Happy halfway to Halloween! Today's makeup look is inspired by the Ruinous Love Trilogy by Brynne Weaver. So let's get into it. So starting off with the base with this Sculpted by Aimee foundation. This is slightly darker because I have a little bit of tan on, and I'm just going right in with my brush. And then I'm also going to pop on some concealer. I'm just kind of doing a glam makeup look as the base, so just kind of going through like my everyday, well I suppose not everyday, a bit more glam than everyday routine. And then we're going to make it a bit bloody because it is Halloween. So once I have the concealer on, then I'm going to set the face with a translucent powder. I'm just using a little bit of a sponge here and then going in with my fluffy brush. I personally don't like, I like a matte finish. I don't really like that shiny finish. It just doesn't sit well on my skin. So we use a lot of powder. And then going in with my Hoola bronzer. I'm really hitting the pan on this one, but just going on both cheeks to contour the face. And then I'm also going to pop up there around my temples, kind of where the sun would catch you. And then onto brows. So loving this eyebrow gel from BPerfect. It's in the shade Irid Brown, and this is supposed to be for all the redheads like myself, and honestly it's the best one because the blonde is too brown. Like, this is actually the best shade for the redheads. And now I nearly forgot the blush, so let's pop on lashings of blush. Also hitting the pan on this one. This is Orgasm by Nars. Here, gonna hit the apples of my cheeks and also up there on where the sun would hit you on the forehead. And then going back in with my Hoola bronzer on my eyelid. So I usually do this every day. Whatever contour I have, I stick it on my lid, so I'm using this as a base. So then just gonna go in with a fluffy brush and get it all over the eyelid. Taking this palette from BPerfect, it's the Carnival palette. Always use this for my Halloween looks. There is like a shimmery shade, and then I'm going to pop that all over the eyelid again with the same kind of fluffy brush, kind of really building it up. I kind of noticed here it was giving a more greeny vibe, but I wanted it more browny vibe, so then I got another color in there that was more metallic-y brown, and because it was so pigmented with the glitter, I decided to go in with my finger and dab it on, just because I thought it would just get lost on the brush. And then I just dab that on, as you can see, and then I'll just go in and fix it up with a brush just to get the corners. But this was more of the shimmery vibe I was looking for. So just playing a little bit of fix up. And then going in with the eyeliner. So I'm loving brown eyeliner and brown mascara. So this is a brown one. I'm going to link all the proper names in the description below. And because we all know I'm not great at eyeliner, I have these sticks called Quick Flick, and they're basically like a stamp that you can stamp on your eyeliner, and then you can just connect up the dots, and it's way easier and less stress. Then once I have that done on both eyes, then I'm going in with my my brown mascara. This one is from Benefit, and I'm just lashing that on. And once I have that, I'm going in with my favorite liquid lipstick. It's going back to my lipstick roots with Kylie Cosmetics, and this one is a liquid lipstick called Autumn. I am obsessed with it. I am nearly finished it. It's at the point now where I can see the spoolie when I dip in there. Obsessed with it. It stays on for ages. So this is the finished kind of glam base look. I'm sure this is how Slone, Lark and Rose look before they hit the town and have some real fun. But let's get into the fun part, and going in with snazzy face paint and some water on a little brush, and then just flicking that, trying to get the consistency. You don't want it too watery, you just want it just right. So splashing that on, definitely close your eyes. Went in a few times with this. I wanted to get a few more splashes and smudges on the face. It takes a little bit of time, and please be wary of what you have around you so you don't get face paint all over it. Went in a few more splashes, got a few more hits that I really liked. And then of course, because we wanted to be accurate, I did do forensics and I had a whole blood splatter analysis module. So we went in and we put in the direction the blood was going in. We're nothing if not precise here.
On your hands. Are you numb yet?
To jazzy it up a little, let's add some rhinestones. I had loads of these left over from when I rhinestoned up a lightsaber, and then going in to stick these in with glue. And of course, before we do this, we have to make sure that we're listening to the book, of course. So I used my wax pen to pick up the rhinestone and then dabbed it into the glue, and then went and added it to the bigger smudges. So all the little splatters we're going to add. That takes a little time just to make sure that to get like the glue consistency. Also the glue does dry up, so you kind of need to work quick. So I made sure that all the bigger bits were covered and then left the splashes by themselves. So then that is the complete look, kind of like a glam psycho killer look, inspired by these lovely ladies in these really good books. If you haven't read it, you need to go read it. Hope you enjoyed this look, and I'll see you at Halloween.
Let's